For news 24 hours a day, go to cbsnews.com.
And as you just heard, U.S. Senator Al Franken resigning his seat in the U.S. Senate. He is a Democrat from Minnesota. This follows a number of allegations that he had inappropriate relationships and dealings with women over the years. You may remember he got his start as a comedian on Saturday Night Live. Now he is stepping down amid all those allegations and pressure from both Republican and Democratic senators for him to step down. We're working on bringing you more details later in this newscast. We also have a story posted on the Wink News app for your smartphone or tablet. You can find more details right now. Also breaking right now at noon, Lee County deputies, they just made a major drug bust, taking tons of drugs and $1 million in cash off the streets. Only Wink News was on scene last night as officers raided the apartment on 68 Broadway Avenue, and Wink News reporter Haley Milon was at the news conference where the arrest was just announced this morning. She joins us live with the latest. Haley. All right, thank you, Haley. Also breaking right now, the Cape Coral Assistant City Manager is now on paid leave pending a domestic violence investigation. A city spokeswoman says the city manager made the decision to place Michael Ilshazin on leave. His wife was named in a police report as the victim of a domestic battery Tuesday night. Also breaking right now at noon, 2 people were hurt in a school shooting in New Mexico. Right now, details are vague, but we know a gunman opened fire inside Aztec High School in Aztec. We are also learning the shooter is in custody right now. The effort to make texting and driving in Florida a primary offense just got some major support. Think about getting a ticket every time you reach for your phone in the car. Wink News reporter Jessica Alpern is in the Wink News live drive in Fort Myers with that story. All new, a group of thieves steal nearly $4,500 in clothing and alcohol. It happened in just a half an hour. The group stole clothes from the Ralph Lauren Polo store on Summerlin Road in Fort Myers about a month ago, then moved to a nearby Publix to steal alcohol. Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers asks for your help in finding the thieving troupe. You could get a reward of up to $1,000. And today, the nation remembers the more than 2,400 people killed in the attack on Pearl Harbor 76 years ago. In honor of Pearl Harbor Day, Governor Rick Scott orders U.S. and Florida flags at half-staff at all local and state buildings. And in Naples, the Ave Maria Law School will commemorate the attack. They will honor our local veterans with the 2nd annual Veterans Memorial Celebration at Veterans Memorial Library. That ceremony starts today at 5 o'clock. Well, new right now, keeping you safe on the water all of this week. North Collier Fire and Rescue crews and their members are learning how to operate a motorized paddle board. Now, the board is donated by WaveJet, and it will significantly reduce the rescue times on the water. North Collier Fire Rescue is the first department to utilize this equipment.
Motor behind it is it gets us the capability to, once you hit the water, to travel a distance a lot quicker than you would normally if you're using the actual paddle or you're by hand.
Today, firefighters staged rescues and got to try out standing and laying on the boards. We are learning more about what these boards can do for you. You can watch that story today on Wink News starting at 4:30. Experts warn you about the upcoming fire season in Southwest Florida. They say you should expect more sights like this in the months ahead. These are the fires in Collier County from last winter. Debris from Hurricane Irma and strong winds could lead to dangerous conditions this year. They say you should keep brush at least 30 feet away from your home. And firefighters are now struggling for a 4th day to get an upper hand on wildfires here in Southern California. They're battling high winds and low humidity while thousands of displaced neighbors wait to see if their homes are still standing. Wink News reporter Kenneth Craig has the latest from Ventura. At UCLA, students are circulating a petition arguing that the university waited too long to cancel classes and called for administrators to review emergency management procedures. The U.S. military is preparing to accept transgender applicants. The Pentagon said the Defense Department is planning to receive transgender recruits as soon as January 1st. President Trump announced a transgender ban in August, but it was not implemented right away. Just last month, a second federal judge blocked enforcement of the prohibition. And today, President Trump will meet with congressional leaders in an effort to avoid a government shutdown. The meeting comes just one day after the president broke with U.S. policy by recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The move has sparked criticism around the globe. And checking in with Chief Meteorologist Jim Farrell today. The fog was kind of an issue this morning, but it looks like it's clearing up.
Oh, it's long gone.